Slam Dancers. Today on Slam Dance with Krystine 16, we are checking out the Stephen Hert Big 30 birthday show, which also featured Hert the Heart, my own, as well as Bohemian, I believe, right?
Yeah,
what other bands were on the bill?
Bohemian.
There you go.
You versus me.
You versus me.
Or no, it was you versus yesterday. You versus yesterday. Yeah, we're all really bad at it.
And you guys have yet to go on, but you guys are actually going to be opening up for STL Metalcore Group. Hert the Heart, which is really good homies of us. Yeah. That is fucking awesome, man. Are you guys familiar with any of the bands on the bill tonight?
Pretty much just them and then The World I Knew. The World I Knew. Yeah, we played with them once before.
And you guys are local to Indianapolis, correct?
Fort Wayne.
Fort Wayne, yes.
Fort Wayne.
So all semi kind of in this area.
It's in Indiana. It's in Indiana.
Yeah, that's all that matters, man. All right, what is the band's current release right now?
We have a rehash of our single from way back in the day when this band was first concepted. It's called Immortal. And so we have a 2018 mix, so go check that out. It's redone. It's also got our boy on vocals, and everybody was involved with that. So.
And where can viewers find this at?
Anywhere, Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, all of it.
And you can find links to everything below in the descriptions, guys.
For sure.
Right on. Now, how long have you guys been a band?
2 years now. Me and him have been here 2 years. Yeah. They've kind of changed, but they're here to stay.
So you guys have known each other for a minute.
Yeah.
So how did your guys' connection start?
So we went to this university called Vincent's University, and we were in the audio recording program together. And so we decided that we all both had really similar music tastes and what we wanted to do. And so I wasn't really happy with my current situation as far as music was going, and I found him, and we decided to just start writing music in a dorm room. So that's short answer, that's what that is.
Hey, that's awesome to hear, man. Well, could I have you guys introduce yourself and say what you guys do in the band real quick?
Yeah, I'm Taylor, I do lead vocals. I'm Wyatt, I just play a string wood thing. I'm Nick, I do clean singing and I play guitar.
I'm Damon and I play drums.
I'm Austin and I play bass.
Now, for people who have never heard of you guys, what are 3 for fans of bands you guys can recommend? You guys kind of sound like.
Man, As They Lay Dying.
As They Lay Dying.
Ice Nine Kills. And then I'd say, for me anyway, Motionless In
White. Motionless In White's one of my favorite. I've seen them 18 times. Actually, I performed with Chris Motionless up in Springfield, Missouri. Actually, almost a year ago in 3 days. Yeah, dude, that was
sick, man.
I did that on my 16th time. Krystine 16, 16th time I performed with Motionless In White, which you can watch right here, right now. You guys have been in a band for a while. You guys have been playing your instruments for a minute. You guys have to have some musical influences as an individual artist. Could you guys talk about your guys' 3 biggest musical influences when you first started on your instruments?
So I guess I'll kick that off. For me, would be Austin Carlisle from A Mice and Men, and then probably Chris Motionless from Motionless In White, and then Mitch Lucker or Alex Kohler. So.
Yeah, for me, that's honestly a huge can of worms. The band that got me into guitar was definitely Avenged Sevenfold. Beast and the Harlots, the song that actually got me into guitar from there. Moving on from there, it was a lot of Bullet for My Valentine. Both Matt Tuck and Padge from that band had a huge part in my sound. And that a lot of it was really just kind of all over the place, but another probably main one was Dan Jacobs from Atreyu. With vocals, I would say I started doing them when I was kind of old. So it was pretty much more like Matt Tuck from Bullet for My Valentine was one of the ones that I started doing because it was easier for me to attain. And probably James Hetfield, just because kind of the grit that he had. Yeah, I know. Yeah! Some of that. But I would say the biggest influence for me that has ever happened is probably Matt Heafy from Trivium. I really like the way that he carries himself, his timbre and his voice. Everything that he does is awesome. And for guitar, Avenged Sevenfold really inspired me when I was younger. I guess growing up then, playing a little bit more of, I would say honestly In Flames, was a big one for me, and then Dark Tranquillity again was another big band for me on guitar.
I would say probably Through the Eyes of the Dead is probably going to be what really cemented the fact that I wanted to be a drummer and be a better drummer, because I'd already been playing for a little while before I had listened to that. Then it moved to the Black Dahlia Murder. Pretty much every drummer has either been a step up or something to attain. And then probably final would be a band from actually Michigan called Beast in the Field. They're the ones that pulled me into the doom metal side of metal.
I would have to say one of my favorite influences is from my favorite band Tool, Justin Chancellor. He carried about basically a main riff to all of the songs, and it just inspired me to contrast my bass parts with the guitar parts. And I would say another one was Ryan Martini from Mudvayne, just because of how crazy all of his material is, as well as Evan Brewer from The Faceless and Entheos.
All right, to finish this interview out with one last question for you guys. Motionless In White's Creatures album or Motionless In White's Infamous album?
Dude, I gotta go with Creatures.
Oh, I gotta give you props on that
Yeah,
one,
dude,
man.
for sure. You know, don't hate me. I love Creatures, but I'm gonna go with Infamous, man. Burned at Both Ends is
song is
my shit.
It's a great track, man.
Creatures. That's my number one choice from them. Yeah, Creatures as well.
I would have to be honest, I don't listen too much.
Oh man, man, the new
He's
stuff's
new.
not the best, but
He's
hey
new,
man, you
brother.
go back in their first stuff, man, that's fucking phenomenal.
We're breaking it
Yeah, you'll get there, man. You'll get there. Alrighty, Slam Dance, that's all we have on Slam Dance with Krystine 16 today. You can find links to everything below in the description. Be sure to check it out, and we are out. Woo!